Warm weather we've had this week has certainly accelerated that cause, and we say goodbye to winter officially tomorrow morning at 7:46 in the morning. So plan your celebrations accordingly. Outside right now, it's 58 in Portland. We made the 60s again today, but we've got cooler days ahead, and we've got rain ahead too. We look offshore, and there is rain. It's not super heavy. It's pretty broken up. But it's been raining hard in western Washington the last few days, and they've got flood concerns up here because of that. We're going to get the rain, but we will not get the flood concerns because our rain just won't be that heavy as that system is beginning to fall apart. And there we are, 61 today. It's really not that much above average for this time of the year. The average is 57, so we're, close enough. But once you get farther south into the sunshine, then it's warm. 81 in Roseburg and Medford and Bend. Even made 80 over at Baker City at 4,000 feet in eastern Oregon. So really warm weather. This is the northern edge of that incredibly warm air mass that's been producing the record, breaking records for the month of March down in the desert Southwest. Tomorrow morning cloudy and then rainy. So I think we'll have some dry time early, but then it gets rainy. We should make it up to about 60 tomorrow afternoon as long as the rain doesn't get too heavy. And you can see it's fairly broken up right now. Even the cloud band, which still extends thousands of miles to the south and west, is more broken up than it's looked in the last couple days, and it's going to begin to sag south as that area of high pressure and that super high air mass in the desert Southwest begins to recede and break down too. So here's what it looks like now. Basically, the rain pushing on in, a little more broken up than depicted here by the model, but we'll still get rain tomorrow. It'll come and go throughout the day. I doubt we get more than 1/10 of an inch in the Portland metro area. Some places maybe a bit more, but 1/4 of an inch at tops. And then over the weekend, dries out. We go back to sunshine. Spring sunshine and cooler temperatures, and by cooler, I mean right about where they typically are this time of the year, in the upper 50s for highs. This is interesting, though. This is next week. Next Tuesday, a stronger, more intact system begins to approach the northwest. You can see the center of low pressure way up there, right? Good, strong south winds with this. I mean, nothing damaging, but, certainly would get your attention. And valley rain rolls in on Tuesday with more rain coming in Wednesday and then turning to snow in the Cascades as the air mass begins to cool off. So even though we're heading into spring, we can still get decent snowfall. In fact, we get heavy snowfall in the Cascades right on through May. Here's the rainfall hour by hour tomorrow. And now the most recent iteration of the model only producing rain after 5 o'clock. So again, we'll have some dry time tomorrow in the first part of the day as that weather system begins to come in. Dry and cool for the weekend with gentle west to southwesterly winds. Here's the system coming our way for Tuesday and Wednesday that'll provide us with valley rain and a little bit of mountain snow, and then potentially another one as we go into the weekend, the final weekend of the month of March. Snowfall forecast, not super impressive, but if we can get 6 inches from that system in the middle of next week, we'll take it. It'll freshen up the ski slopes and at least add a little bit to our snowpack, right? In Portland right now, it is 58 degrees and cloudy and not raining, and the freezing level is still very high at about 11,000 feet. So it's still a warm air mass overhead. It'll begin to break down tomorrow. Rain on the coast. Highs and lows both pretty much in the 50s and winds out of the southwest. For the Portland area, cloudy overnight, rain developing tomorrow, but again, it won't be heavy. High temperatures in the upper 50s to about 60. There's the beginning of spring tomorrow morning, as we mentioned. And over the weekend, cools off. We'll have to watch those low temperatures on Sunday morning. Will be chilly, down in the low 30s, which means we may get some frost, which means if you took advantage of this warm weather to get your garden going, a little early for the tomatoes perhaps, but just keep that in mind.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Matt.